Well, there you see eUnited and, of course, Demo roaring, if you like. We're going into the first game. It's Lift. It's eUnited versus Echo Fox. Let's get into this one, Toby.
Well, let's check out the opening strat for the start of Championship Sunday. Actually going to hop on board with Speedy. And it looks like he's going to be extremely aggressive off the get-go here, Momo.
Yep, living up to the name, if you like, and doubling up with his team. Trying to get control of the bounces, coming in thick and fast, and Speedy's going to get the better of XLs on that one. Now, trying to do one better, trying to get the double, and Kyle and Clouts are going to help them out. That is 3 down for Echo Fox right now, Toby.
Yeah, actually, Echo Fox are taking the numbers advantage here. Speedy about to cap that A-hill with his team, so definitely Echo Fox going to go for that straight away and actually get the home street control there.
Now, a quick point I want to just address here. Demo, Dispenser, 2 players that have really kind of come together as one. But on the flip side of things, Crash and Kyle, it is kind of these duos that are kind of going up against each other right now. You know, the fierce aggression. But I'm looking at this start here, and it is looking very, very good for the likes of Crash and Kyle. Already 2 hills, in possession, 65 to 55. Point lead already starting to obtain. Are they going to push for the B hill?
Yeah, it's going to be a big battle, isn't it? Speedy getting flanked, not sure if he's aware of the teammates there, and actually Echo Fox are going to sit back a little bit, try and just use their Lancers. Here comes Demo, fresh health, does find the Gib, well played indeed from Crash, or onto Crash, excuse me. And they're just going to slow down a little bit, see if they can clean up KO here.
I think that's the key thing right now. You know, it's the first round, first game. You want to slow that pace down. However, one player, a team that isn't slowing down, they're capping B. They're actually going for the triple for a second there. Echo Fox do break into A, their home hill, and they should be able to regain. But this is scrappy, Toby. This is no team really dominating. This is back and forth, and now we sit here with only 1 hill in the possession of eUnited.
Yes, certainly. We had plenty of structure coming out from Echo Fox, just going for that home street, and they got it quite convincingly, but as soon as they tried to reset, just set up ready for eUnited, before they could even breathe, eUnited were in their spawn, getting that pinch on, forcing those shotgun fights, and really just turning the tide of battle, and it reflects in the score. It's already back and forth at this point.
Yeah, these teams showing exactly why they're here in loser bracket round 5 that made it through Friday and Saturday. And we're seeing Speedy here take the Nasher up close and personal to Dispenser. He's going to fall now as Speedy does cap B. But will he be able to take it? XL's going to be charging forward. You can see him using that third person. That camera angle is so important in Gears of War. You can see XL's just backing off from the 2v1.
Yeah, you're right. There's just 2 people in front of him trying to take it slow, but he does find the opportunity to push in, actually. Gets it away with that hidden angle. Clouds isn't able to just shoot over in time. Great timing by XL's to push in there and put himself in that one-shot scenario. It's a good trade. I'm happy with that. The B-Hill was still, you know, in control from Echo Fox, so not many options for XL's there. I'd rather him be proactive and trade than just sit around.
Smart plays from XL's. That's not the first time you'll hear it. It's not the last. Demo trying to take out Clouts here. He's popped out his pistol just for a bit of a long-range weapon. He's getting even closer. You can see him. He's going for the kill and charging. One player's running back. It is Clouts. He's trying to go overhead, and it's from the flank into B. And you're going to see Soto crawling away. Not going to be able to survive this one, as Speedy does. And that little streak we see. But the scoreline, 180 is the tied score.
It is neck and neck. Big shotgun fight now going into the end of this round potentially, and Demo will take that. Well played indeed. And you see it is back and forth. This B-Hill also on this home street, but who will see out the remaining seconds? Only B and C captured right now.
Yep, A is being neutralized. C's actually going in favor of eUnited. This is looking fantastic. They're breaking in. It's 197 to 197. We're breaking through, but Echo Fox hasn't got a hill. eUnited can take this one. 3 are on the timers. It's looking good. eUnited are going to take map number 1. Round 1. My goodness, this is a way to start Championship Sunday, Toby.
Indeed. 3 minutes 45. It was not a triple cap, that's for certain. And a good start from both sides, I want to say. It's kind of neck and neck. I don't want to say that there's too many mistakes that are appearing to me as we flick through the cameras. Is definitely starting off on the aggressive approach as we get into, of course, Lift.
And the one thing, and I'm going to say this as a positive, and you probably sound a bit confused, is no one stood out to me. But I say that as a positive because everyone's turning up here on Sunday. And, you know, there's 10 players on that main stage right now, and it only takes one to have a bad game and your team can lose. Everyone's got to play to their best of their ability. So far, United just edge it. It looks like we have a bit of a pause on the game, which I hope is not going to be a long one. But anyway, just kind of recapping over that first round, Toby. 3 minutes 45. If we go to like a round 13, 3 maps, This is going to be one hell of a series.
You know, I actually see this getting quite volatile. I trust in these two teams to, if they have a team fight scenario which they know they can win, they know they can get a triple cap if the respawns in map position allows it, I think they'll take it. I have trust in both of these teams. And you actually brought up an interesting topic right there as well, Momo. Every player needs to be performing at this level of play. So far, it has been Kyle and Clouts for me that have been really, not carrying Echo Fox, but definitely been like the stars of the show for me this weekend. And I think that's important as well for Echo Fox and eUnited alike, for every single member now to contribute and all be on the same page in order to beat the opponent here.
Yeah, Kyle's been spoken very highly of everyone that I've spoke to, whether it's producer, caster, audience member. Everyone just seems to speak highly of this gentleman, already kicking things off with 3 kills. But we're going into round number 2. We have the weapon placement being a block there. Nothing coming in down at the B hill. But we're going to break things out with a 3-2 split. A and C will go in the standard way of the home team. Now, it's the battle of B. You've got Icy, again, who... he was fantastic yesterday, and he's going to be the one to make the move. He's bouncing forward, taking damage, but looking maybe to go for a flank. He's going to come straight into KO, and he's going to be knocked out cold as Icy. Fall away. Can he actually survive this?
Oh, Demo. No, they are going to fall. And yeah, I got to give it right to the Echo Fox side. They capitalized on Icy's play. He ran through 3 Lancers, and then they found KO right on the end to ensure Icy dies. Could this mean the triple cap, though, as XLs does get taken out? That's the flex player gone. Home Street is now being challenged for about 47 seconds. It shows. Any mistakes at this level of play in this matchup, eUnited and Echo Fox will punish alike.
We go from a 3-minute 45 round to a pretty much a 45-second round. I do like the intentions of XLs there to go sneaky, to try and just block or try and take over the opponent's home flag. But all 4 players on his squad went down. He was in no position. He lost his 1v1. It was only ending one way.
I think it was just separate 1Bs in the end, right, Momo? As soon as Icy just forced, just got down, the players have to fly. They're going to get taken out, they're going to get outnumbered, and at that point, as they do commit to those shotgun fights, it's all or nothing. If you lose them, it's game over. You can't rely on XLs then to make up on the other side. Of course, the rotation from B to the other side, at least the angle, is quite quick on lift. So it's a lot harder for the flex players in comparison to other maps.
What do you make of the bolt-top pistol there being popped on the top side of the map?
I think it's safe at this point of time. Me and Benson were talking about this. Yeah, nothing crazy. And it is at A and C as well, coming out from eUnited. I think XL's, he wants a little bit of a bit more of a tool to utilize and try and help him be a bit more aggressive, perhaps, make more of an influence here, which is completely fair enough. This B hill battle for both teams have been back and forth, a bit scrappy, too reliant on shotgun kills. So why not? It makes sense why the Boltox have gone down there.
Well, XL's are currently going to utilize them, see whether they'll be able to put them into practice here, as Demo does take Crash down with the headshot now. Speedy still on your screen, slapping another magazine in that Lancer as he needs to reload. Demo, though, rolling around, doubling up with Icy. It wouldn't surprise me for a push here from eUnited.
Yeah, they get the first kill, but they haven't moved. They played it really safe. And if you're going to go early as possible before the spawn comes in, before they have time to reset and recollect themselves. Demo finally goes in. He gets angled, and it's actually going to be Speedy getting down. That's going to be the opportunity for eUnited to go back in. Instead, they're going to be playing a bit more passively again. I'm questioning this at this point, but let's see if they can continue trying to be aggressive at this point.
Yeah, questionable plays on to B, but keep your eye on C as that goes into a neutral situation here. Kyle, though, pushing forward. Teammates already picked up one. He knows one's just behind the smoke here, bouncing left and right, tries to find one. It's XLs versus Kyle. No one can get a shot off, but Clouts is going to take one off on the other side. XL finally gets the better in the crowd. The oohs, the ahs come out of that one, and now XL's in a very tough position.
Maybe a bit of butterflies in the stomach
picking each other up
of both teams there. Kyle and XL's, of course, both swapped in the roster change. That was quite scrappy, that's for sure. But yeah, as you said, the revive chain, something Gears have always known for, and this is the result. Look at this bouncing though from KO. Got to give it to him. He stayed alive so long, actually waiting for his teammate to get into the fight and keep hold of this numbers advantage. Well played, KO.
He's not even just stayed alive. KO's pushed and got another kill to his name, and now he has the full support of not being on a respawn. He can push forward. He can put the pressure on. And Echo Fox, they are leading here, both in score and hill possession. Dispenser trying to change things, though.
And I love this map positioning as well, actually. I call this map control, this kind of upper area, just because it's so hard to push. And it kind of gives you a bit of a sightline, a bit of a Lancer angle to apply pressure to the map. And right now, United are not spawn trap, but they're definitely stuck on their side, and they need to break out as soon as possible now.
Yeah, you can see the Demo's stuck between a rock and a hard place, but he doubles up with Soto. They need to win the 1v1s. Demo's going to come in now. They've got the team support, dipping and diving, but you see the 4 members from Echo Fox. It would surprise me a lot here if they didn't come off better because the numerical advantage is with them. Demo puts Speedy there, straight to the head, and KO, he's down and out, but Kyle is the only one to answer back.
Such fantastic play from Demo, getting the necessary damage, but not getting close enough where he can get gibbed. Fantastic stuff, but look at the score. eUnited are going to have to do a little bit extra now.
Yeah, they need to, I'm not even going to say triple cap, they just need to neutralize C for maybe a couple of seconds here. It will put them on the back foot. Demo and Dispenser do pick up 2. The C hill has been neutralized, Toby. Can they pull this back?
It's a big team fight for the round, potentially. It is back and 4, but Echo Fox seem to be winning this point. Smoke goes in, though. Gives license for Icy to get that give. It's going to be a big 1v now in the smoke.
They just need to keep it neutral. They've done exactly what they needed to do. Another big kill for Icy. He breaks it once again. The points are not coming in for Echo Fox. eUnited take the lead, take the hills, and they're going to take round number 3. Championship Sunday is turning out to be one wild ride.
It is fire already, Momo. What a fantastic round that was. It just started off with Demo, played so well in the 1v, pushed across on the home street, and you saw immediately Echo Fox stacking up at that B hill. They knew what was going to happen. They knew where eUnited were pushing, but they still couldn't hold on due to the star individual plays of the eUnited members.
I asked before the game, who's going to be the team standing up? Who's going to be the team shouting and screaming? I think that was Dispenser in the middle there, just kind of saying, you choked that. You had the lead, you had everything. But that neutralization of the hill was absolutely crucial. And they played it so smart. They didn't try and overextend. They didn't try and get the triple. Well played to eUnited.
Certainly indeed, and that's going to be a big round as well. That's one of the rounds which is difficult to take as the loser and very motivating as the winner. Yeah. Wondering if that really does impact how aggressive these individuals choose to be in, say, these close quarter battles and these strats.
I think I was so hyped over that one. I missed what exactly was dropped there at the top, but we'll soon see exactly what it is. Smoke's been dropped though here down at B. Speedy again, we've been on this player a couple of times. Dude mark straight away at the start, and I like the fact, here we go, Speedy push forward. Questionable, it's 1v2. And he maybe even get in a 1v3, but he seems to see Demo through the smoke.
I mean, is he aware? He is shooting through the smoke, but Demo is taken out. Clouts does pinch, so fair play, Speedy. That's definitely coordinated in a way that I certainly appreciate. Good timing indeed. Oh, that's a big down as well. Clouts taking out Dispenser. That is going to give them B. And of course, those incendiaries are going to be picked up from Kyle now. This is looking good for Echo, no Momo.
Well, that confirms the question we asked. The incendiary's been hooked at the top. Clouts is going to fall after a lot of Lancer fire going down. Excels and Soto putting 2 on timers. This is big for them. They can push this back. The respawn delay is increasing as we go on to these later rounds. You see Crash pinned in there by Icy. Soto's doubling up again, and this is what I love right now for eUnited. They're working as a squad, they're pushing forward, and this is looking very, very solid.
That's a risky push from Speedy. He could have perhaps reset, waiting for the spawns. He tried to go for the initiative of the 1v, but that's not going to work out, it seems. Kyle trying to get in as well. Clout is going to drop, and here come the meat shield melee. KO is nowhere near in sight, and that has just flipped on his head. Such a convincing start for Echo Fox. They got the power weapons. They almost got a little pinch actually on the goal on the spawn trap. But no, the players of eUnited clutch up once again and put another round on the board.
Meat shields, all top pistols. It's all coming together, Toby. Incendiaries have been popped down now. Now, is it a power weapon we're going to see dropped here in between A and C? It looks like a bit of hesitation from Speedy, just communications. Of course, losing the last couple of rounds back-to-back. Hammer Burst seems to be the weapon of choice, and again, for me, that doesn't shout too much. What about yourself, Toby?
No, I think maybe in this spot, the Hammer Burst can do a tiny bit more on other maps. It's not a big distance from your enemy, so you can be a little bit more accurate with those Hammer Burst headshots, and that actually might be the difference in terms of these team fights at the very start. If you can get one little down, teams can fly and take use of that numbers advantage.
Just looking at that scoreboard as well, eUnited. Top slaying player has A, lowest has 6. So even, so well distributed. A little bit different for Echo Fox right now. We're getting into the action once again on lift. B hill is the main target. The smokes are in abundance here. And Demo, he just jumps in, jumps out. Looks like he's just having a bit of fun, but takes a lot of damage there.
Yeah, it's a good reset from Demo. Definitely needs to get out early as possible to not allow any little plays coming out from Speedy. He's known for as his playstyle too, but here comes the cross angle. B has been captured, Icy and Demo have taken the high ground, map control if you will, in terms of this B location, but they haven't been able to get a down out of that. So fair play Echo Fox, get the hill and now try and reset. Demo is forced to fly into this hill, and XLs actually has gained map control, but it's a 2v1 in front of him too.
Yeah, Yeah, they take control of A, but B is going to go back to eUnited in a couple of seconds too. Kyle and Icy are going to trade things out at the top here. Now they're going to get back to business. No hill for eUnited right now, and that means no points. But Icy's trying to change that. Speedy's going to be tagged at long range, but Icy does secure the hill. And he's going to get back to business. Again, long-range Lancefire. What do you make of that, Toby?
I mean, just putting a little bit of extra damage. It helps, but it's not going to lead to anything, right? That's why he stopped shooting as early as he did, not just trying to follow him through the cover, and he's going to reset. It was really important, actually, that Icy and Demo did make an impact at B, and that is a very impactful incendiary as well. You can see eUnited flanking through the spawn, and as such, echofox just going to slowly rotate. They've got the numbers. They don't have to hesitate or run at anybody. It's down to eUnited now to make some plays.
Okay, well, we're over halfway through the round for echofox, bear in mind, point-wise. However, it's a much-needed round, and I talk about these, these crucial rounds. I think this really is one for echofox. 4-1 and 3-2, whole different worlds. 2 hills in their possession. Now, Soto, he's bouncing back and forward, tag from behind, difficult for him. I think he tried to do something special in the corner there, but not going to pay off there. Demo does get the headshot into KO.
Yeah, trapped by the incendiary, Soto will fall, but this is a good push from eUnited. I like this. It's pretty much a pinch at this point. Icy on his own on the other side. Kyle does fall, but they needed to break the setup. They were forced, just because of echofox turtling up, that they can be very weak to flanks. And here we go. This might be the result. Clouds, can you get there in time? No, they cannot. eUnited. I tip my hat. That is so impressive. These past few rounds, it is just clutch after clutch after clutch. You need these kind of individual stars, this returning teamwork during these difficult scenarios in order to challenge the best. eUnited for me, Momo, definitely looking like the stronger team here.
They absolutely are, and I asked you the question beforehand, which is the team that stands out of the 4 in loser bracket. You picked out eUnited, and rightly so. From what we're seeing at the moment, they're looking strong. Kyle is the one to pick up, or should I say put down a weapon, or maybe a grenade of his choice. The control room does look like the area, but is he going to confirm it with those frags? Okay.
Interesting. I mean, I like this. I like this weapon placement. One thing I've noticed straight away from this, and actually mostly this weekend, is this base strat 3 and 2 has been the main thing, regardless of power weapon swaps. Unless it's hugely significant, you notice it straight away. What I want to see is maybe one of those players go into the home hills to flank through control room, at least force someone to respond to you, kind of spread the map out a little bit, and maybe force a 1v, especially if you have like a member like XL's. If he gets a 1v in front of him, you can rely on him to take that and maybe put your team ahead.
I was expecting maybe one of the players to go for those frag grenades, but they went for the same 3-2 split. They'll probably have to pick up those a little bit later, but getting close now. This is the 2v2 that is important, and Speedy, he's looking to do some damage. Demo, surely they can't let Demo get away with that. He's down, he's not out. But Speedy's trying to pick off another. The grenades have been picked up. That goes for the squad of eUnited.
Wow,
and eUnited come out on top of it.
Too much hesitation for me. Yes, there was 3 players regrouping quickly for eUnited, but if you're going to get it down, go in there. Go in for that one shot, take the kill, then roll back immediately. That's all you had to do, and you probably wouldn't have received that much damage. As soon as they hesitated for even a second, they were punished, and 3v2 came in.
And as a result of that, they didn't only just pick up the kills at B, they picked up the incendiaries, they picked up the frag grenades. Everything went in favor of eUnited, and at the moment, this could be a very powerful round. Not only round, but 4-1 is turned into a bit of a steamroll right now, Toby.
Yeah, Speedy's going to get down. eUnited are collapsing, if nothing else. Crash is going to get taken down. Clouds is not going to be near enough. This is worrying at this point, Momo. It's a bit of a round win streak, 4 rounds to be precise. Oh my, we're going into half-time as well. This is the time to reset, I think, Momo, for echofox.
Worrying for echofox. However, if you're an eUnited fan, you're sitting happy right now. You're sitting pretty, and you're thinking, this squad can go for a real long run in this loser bracket.
I think going back to that last push, that last team fight that maybe dictated the round, echofox got it down. Okay, it's a very difficult decision. Of course, the 3rd member of eUnited is very nearby, and it's a bit of a choke point, right? Those stairs aren't, there's not 2 steps, it's kind of like 6. You have to wall bounce into a right hand. It's difficult, but it's these split-second decision-making things that can actually really punish you. If you're not going to go for that down and you see 3 members regrouping, you know they're going to revive, I'd have liked them just to see them back out, at least put in enough damage to stop eUnited flying at you like that.
Well, a few crowd shots coming in for you. Yesterday we got about 94,000 dabs. Will we have any more today? It's a prediction which actually doesn't matter at all. But back into the game, the pause is over. We don't have to go into anything crazy, but the rotation of the hills now, changing from A, B, and C to D, E, and F. You new guys at home as well. The respawn has been returned to 10 seconds.
Yep, and it's a bit more difficult now for players like XLs to be aggressive in this home street. It's a lot more open, just a strict corridor with very little cover. I wonder if that will influence things here. Of course, that team fight is going to be still kind of leaning towards this side, and this platform area does give some height advantage. And this is actually a very impressive from Echo Fox, actually.
Yeah, they started off well.
Good rotation out there. They realized they lost height advantage, got out immediately, not to give away too much damage. But look at this.
Yep, Clouts and Crash both go down, and the timers will go at the same time as Dispenser puts them on 10. It's a short timer. However, that makes 3 from XLs. They can push, they can be aggressive. Effie's been taken over just for a second, but Echo Fox hold on. That's big plays there. I'm not actually sure which player it was. I think it might have been Kyle.
Kyle on the flank. Can he do anything? That's the last hope. Beacon of hope in this one. F Hill will be broken this time actually from Clouds, but the numbers are so far against Echo Fox at this point. 6-1 the score, Momo, is looking bleak.
I always feel so sorry. You know when your home hill is being captured, you think this is it, we're about to lose this round. You see them rolling forward, they're throwing smokes to try and cover it. They just roll into about 4 people shooting them point blank with shotguns. It's only going to end one way. But great stuff from eUnited. They're 1 round away from securing map 1, Toby.
Yeah, just for me, that first round of the second half, it seems like more of the same, right? eUnited, when they push as a team, they make it happen. They win those shotgun battles and they just completely spiral into the final hill. And it's just no hope from Echo Fox. They're looking I'm not going to say deflated. I'm just going to say flattened, because they really haven't started off well either.
Yeah.
They really haven't seemed to have shown up so far. I have to give it to eUnited. They played really well, but I think it's as much as Echo Fox not really capitalizing on chances at this point in time as well.
Bit of 50-50 here. Maybe Echo Fox not turning up for eUnited. I don't know what they're eating for breakfast, but it's certainly working right now as Kyle is going to be trying to bite back here in this Echo Fox versus eUnited. Dispenser, I think, did he go down there? He did.
Yep. But that, of course, is going to be a very difficult push.
Trying to get the headshot.
Straight across home street. And Kyle, he's got the marker. We actually casted over him when he was getting these amazing headshots. So, actually, I was with Benson, but definitely a very good player with this weapon. Wonder if this can change a ton of battle. But one thing is for certain, it won't be able to stop players running at him with numbers advantage.
Yeah, that's the problem, and that's what happened. Kyle can be a versatile player, but can he break into one? He needs to choke into D, jump into D. As he does, he regains, and he's going to be picked up for a second, but not longer as Demo puts him to bed. So does Crash, KO Kyle, and there you go, Speedy. You're only just another one on their list. Yes, it's broken. The reason I'm not getting hyped, because 5 are down. eUnited, they come out strong map 1, 7-1.
What a statement, Momo. The roster change is in question now, perhaps, for Echo Fox. Wow, oh, wow, and you can just see straight away from the cameras, guess who's standing up, guess who's quiet, guess who's loud.
Well, eUnited, Demo, Dispenser, I see, they're all getting at it. I love it. This is a proper team here coming. You got Burns behind them as well, their coach, a real kind of catalyst to this squad, I think, and some